Hello, everyone, and welcome to EDUA 581. The action research process has begun with this class, which will lead to EDU 605 with the action research itself. So, again, Will Netterson here. Glad to be with you guys again. Hopefully, we can continue to work together through this journey as we'll be together for the next two class sessions. So we're kicking it off with week one, action research, generating ideas through reflection. This week really is about reflecting and being able to share that reflection with your classmates as we want to prepare for deciding on what we want to look at and research to investigate to move forward as educational leaders. So looking forward to good discussion on the discussion board about the problems that you see that you want more information on for school leaders. So let's look at what week one is going to entail. So first of all, I need to say the syllabus is key for dates. It's critical that you take a look at the syllabus, that each week is laid out with dates and due dates. Those due dates are truly important dates. It's hard to be flexible in this, as this is a journey to get in 16 weeks completed an action research project. So it really has been laid out quite clearly of what's expected of you. So make sure that you're following those dates, because again, you will be getting into groups of 2 and 3 to work together through this process, and you want to keep each other accountable to these dates. So the syllabus truly is key. So going in and looking at each week, you'll notice in weeks 1, 3, 5, and 8 will be live interactions. Weeks 1, 3, and 5 will be the Wednesdays of those weeks, where week 8 will be the Monday. Just so that way in week 8, it's a check-in time to see what else I can support you with. So again, dates are key. You'll find them on the syllabus, just going into the Blackboard site itself, which you should have already been at to click on this video. So the text for the course, very, very important, is first one is improving schools through action research. This is going to be a journey through all the chapters. Some of the work that's expected from you comes from these chapters and will be great reflection on helping to select a topic, looking at how it could be an overall topic and then narrowing that topic down. So very important to have that text. Then again, the APA manual, cannot stress that enough. This truly is where you're going to need it, as well as the resources Concordia provides for APA. Because that's going to be the expectation of how your overall action research paper is written. Then the last thing here, it's not officially in the text expectation, but it's under the Capstone resources. It's the Capstone Experience MED and MAED Capstone Handbook. That handbook really is going to lay everything out, give you a sample of the template. There are a lot of resources in that. I would definitely tell you to download it, save it electronically, if not printing it, as you can look through it for guides on answering a lot of your questions on top of the APA manual as well. This gives you a layout of the breakdown of the weeks, as well as what's expected in each section and written format. All these pieces, a lot of them are answered through there, so very, very important. We will talk about some of this more in our live synchronization class on Wednesday. So week one expectations. Let's start with the reading. So again, you'll notice it states it right there. The Capstone Experience is expected to be read. It is electronic, and you want to really look through the entire handbook. The goal would be to try and look through that before Wednesday when we meet. If not, we'll hit pieces together, but again, reading that. You do have chapters 1 and 2 of the Hendricks Improving Schools Through Action Research text. So please make sure that you are reading that. I believe I have a typo in the previous slide. I'm going to go back and look right now. I said Hendrickson where it's Hendricks. I apologize for that. But that's your reading, chapters 1 and 2 from that text as well. Discussion board. So this week there are 3 different discussion board questions. First is about introductions and understanding about action research. Question 2 is the brainstorming of problems. This really is where you're going to put out what you see as your problems or areas of interest in developing yourself as an instructional leader, looking at school administration, what you see the problems are that research can be done on. And then question 3 is really the acknowledgement of reading the Capstone Handbook and posting any questions that you have. I'll try and go on and respond to some of those questions, as well as making sure that we respond to each other as well. So discussion board this week has 3 different questions that you must be a part of answering each question as well as responding to others. Please remember that your responses aren't just a generic or vague, but really being thoughtful and replying. And the expectation really truly is it's not a short, vague, or incomplete sentence, but you do follow the written grammar standards to give complete sentences. So that's the discussion board. And then, like I said, the live synchronization is this Wednesday, the 26th at 6:30. We'll go over the syllabus a little bit more, the resources. Again, library resources are going to be huge here, as well as Grammarly, course content, talk about action research, NIH training. You'll see more about NIH training on the Blackboard page. Very, very important to do. It's really recommended that you do it within weeks 1 and 2, as it's just learning and answering some questions to receive a certificate, because you will not be able to do your action research or even apply for it without the NIH training. So very, very important. So we'll get into that. So that's just an overview of week 1. I look forward to seeing and hearing from you about what you've done over your quick break. And God bless, and I will see you again on Wednesday.